All right, welcome back to Ozarks Live. It is time to check in with Tom to see how things are going down at Price Cutter, where he is helping ring the bell for the Salvation Army.
I know it's cold, Tom. How are you guys keeping warm?
Well, we're dressing for the season. That's basically how you keep warm. Also, you can keep warm if you volunteer for this by keeping your arm going and moving your body a little bit as you ring the bell. You see, just like that, right back there. Anyway, the kettles are out. Salvation Army is asking for you to join in their work, helping people throughout the Ozarks. And I have Major Chris Augustine with me today. And Major, first of all, kind of set the stage. What is going on with the Salvation Army? Because the kettles are out, and they're out throughout the Ozarks.
Yeah, this is our biggest fundraising time of the year. About a third of our funds to operate, not just at Christmas, but throughout the year, happens right now.
Yeah.
So we are in the middle of it. We're about halfway there to our goal, and we really need folks to step up.
And one thing you said, it covers about a third, which says there's, 2/3 more. In other words, this is not the only time that the Salvation Army is working.
No, this seems to be the time people realize we're here because of the kettles and all that and our toy shop. But we are helping 24/7 every day, sheltering people, feeding people. So we need these funds all year long.
Mm-hmm. Now, with doing this so often, you think of the Salvation Army as a place that feeds people. But you mentioned shelter. There really is a whole lot more that the Salvation Army does throughout the year than just feed people.
Yeah, we have programs for youth. We do a after-school, out-of-school program for kids. Matter of fact, it turned into an all-day program because of COVID. We help people with rent and utilities and different needs, pharmaceuticals. So, we try to fit in the needs that are in the community.
Are you seeing now, especially with, everything that's happening with people's personal economies during COVID, are you seeing more people, more families rather than the individuals that you used to see?
Well, what we're especially seeing are people who've never had to ask for services before. Mm-hmm. COVID has stressed families in a way that hasn't happened in the recent past. So we have people coming who may have been donors in the past or were able to put into the kettle, and this year they have a need, and we're seeing them coming to us for help for the first time.
Now, also a great way when you talk about people coming in and donating at the kettles, there are several ways that people can donate this season.
Yeah, we have the kettles, but we also have virtual kettles, which are a way you can go online, go to salvationarmyspringfield.org, and you can do a virtual kettle. You can, from your couch, have your own personal kettle. Mm-hmm. You can text to give. Text SAL to 24365, and that's another way to give. We're trying to give contactless ways to give, even at our kettles. There's technology to be able to use your phone, just bump it.
Right, bump it, or the QR code is there.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Now, how wide of an area are we covering when we're talking about the kettles that are out?
So we are in Greene and Christian County. That's our specific area. We have kettles throughout these two counties. Most of the major stores, Walmart, Sam's Club, obviously Price Cutters.
Right.
Hy-Vee in the mall, wherever folks would allow us to be, we try to be there.
And can people go to your website if they want to know, do I have a kettle in my area? Are they able to track and find so they can, or just kind of look around as you go?
Well, you can kind of look, you hear the bell, that'll be a dead giveaway.
That's a sign.
You can go to our site, you can volunteer to ring at a kettle, and when you go to that site, it'll show you all the locations. That would be one way to see where we're at. Maybe while you're there, you can volunteer for a few hours.
That's right. You can volunteer. Still needing volunteers. We're going to talk about that and so much more when we come back to Price Cutter as we go through Ozarks Live. So right now, back to you at the studio.
Love the hat, Tom.
I do too.
Yeah.
And that mask is a little bit warmer. That's one good thing about the mask.
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, up next, Andy Drennan joins us here in the studio to teach us all about blend for that.
Yeah, the tea is amazing, and you don't want to miss it. We will be right back.